This is a Midnight Manor Barndominium, and it's one of the most stunning metal building homes I've ever seen. But after talking to the owners who've lived here for 8 months, I discovered some serious issues that almost made them regret this $425,000 investment. I'm showing you everything: the breathtaking design, the nightmare problems, and the one modification that saved this entire build. Stick around, because what I reveal at the end could save you from making the same expensive mistakes. If you're dreaming about a Midnight Manor or thinking about building any luxury barndominium, smash that subscribe button right now. I'm giving you the unfiltered truth with real costs, real regrets, and real solutions that the company won't tell you about. This video could literally save you tens of thousands of dollars. Let's get into it. Today I'm touring a completed Midnight Manor barndominium, and this is not your typical metal building. Midnight Manor positions itself at the luxury end of the barndominium market. We're talking high-end finishes, dramatic architecture, and price tags that rival traditional custom homes. But is it worth it? We're about to find out from homeowners who lived through the entire process. What is Midnight Manor? Midnight Manor is a premium barndominium design and kit company based in the southern United States. They've gained massive popularity on social media with their signature dark exterior aesthetic, soaring ceilings, and resort-style floor plans. Their Instagram feed looks like something out of Architectural Digest, and that's exactly the point. They're targeting buyers who want the durability and efficiency of metal construction, but refuse to sacrifice luxury or curb appeal. Unlike budget barndominium companies, Midnight Manor includes upgraded features in their base packages. We're talking about engineered wood beams, oversized windows, premium metal finishes, and design consultations. They offer floor plans ranging from 1,800 square feet to over 4,000 square feet, with price points starting around $120,000 for just the shell kit and going well over $200,000 for their larger models with all the upgrades. The model we're touring. This is Midnight Manor's signature estate model. It's 2,800 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a dedicated office, and a massive great room with 18-foot ceilings. The exterior is their trademark matte black metal siding with charcoal, standing seam roof. It's dramatic, it's bold, and it absolutely makes a statement. The homeowners ordered this kit in January 2024 and moved in December 2024. That's an 11-month build, which is actually longer than they anticipated. Let's break down what it really cost them. The real costs. Midnight Manor kit price. The signature estate kit from Midnight Manor cost $168,000. That's significantly more expensive than comparable kits from other companies. But here's what's included that others charge extra for. Engineered steel frame with upgraded gauge metal for the columns. Standing seam metal roof in premium matte finish. Textured metal wall panels, not the cheap rib stuff. 12 oversized windows with bronze frames and Lowy glass. Solid core entry doors with custom hardware. 2 insulated garage doors. Structural wood beams for aesthetic ceiling details. Spray foam insulation rated R25 walls and R38 ceiling. Stone wainscoting package for the exterior. And a covered porch structure with timber. Accents. Delivery to their property in Oklahoma was $4,800 because of the size and weight. Kit total with delivery, $172,800. Land and site prep. They purchased 5 acres of land for $85,000. That's separate from the build cost, but I'm mentioning it for context. Site preparation, including clearing, grading, and creating a level building pad, cost $8,500. Driveway installation, they went with stamped concrete for 150 feet, ran $18,000. Utility connections, including electric service, to the property cost $6,200. Site prep total, $32,700. Foundation. Midnight Manor buildings require a reinforced slab foundation due to the weight of the structure and the upgraded materials. Excavation and site prep for foundation was $3,800. Plumbing rough and beneath the slab, including all drain lines, cost $8,200. Concrete slab, 2,800 square feet with fiber reinforcement, vapor barrier, and integrated radiant floor heating loops, totaled $34,500. Foundation total, $46,500. That radiant floor heating was an upgrade they added. Standard slab would have been about $24,000, but they wanted the luxury of heated floors in the bathrooms and main living areas. Shell erection. Midnight Manor contracts with certified installers, which is actually required to maintain your warranty. You can't just hire any crew. The company connected them with an approved installer who charged $28,000 for labor. Crane rental for 4 days was $5,800. Equipment rental, including lifts and scaffolding, ran $2,400. Shell erection total, $36,200. The installation took 10 days with a crew of 5, which is longer than typical barndominium shells, but the Midnight Manor kit has more complex details and upgraded materials that take extra time to install correctly. Interior build-out. This is where luxury barndominiums really separate from budget builds. Interior framing for walls, closets, and custom niches cost $18,500. Additional spray foam in interior walls for soundproofing ran $6,800. Drywall installation with smooth finish and premium texture was $22,000. Shiplap accent walls in 3 rooms cost $4,200. Custom wood ceiling treatment in the great room ran $9,500. Paint throughout with premium zero VOC paint was $8,200. Interior build-out carpentry total, $69,200. Flooring. Wide plank luxury vinyl throughout main areas cost $12,800. Porcelain tile in all 3 bathrooms ran $6,400. Carpet in bedrooms was $3,800. Flooring total, $23,000. Kitchen. This is where costs exploded. Custom cabinetry in a dark walnut finish cost $32,000. Quartz countertops with waterfall edge and oversized island ran $11,500. High-end appliance package including a 48-inch range, built-in refrigerator, and wine fridge totaled $18,500. Farmhouse sink and premium fixtures cost $2,800. Tile backsplash with custom pattern was $3,400. Under cabinet lighting and pennant fixtures ran $2,600. Kitchen total, $70,800. The homeowners admit they went overboard here. A more modest kitchen would have been $35,000 to $45,000, but they wanted it to match the luxury aesthetic of the Midnight Manor design. Bathrooms. Master bathroom with freestanding tub, oversized tile shower, double vanity, and premium fixtures cost $24,000. Guest bathrooms with custom tile work and upgraded fixtures were $8,500 each. Bathroom total, $41,000. Systems. Electrical rough, in and finish with upgraded lighting package ran $16,500. Plumbing rough, in and finish with PX piping cost $12,800. HVAC. They installed a high-efficiency multi-zone duct system with smart controls, totaled $19,500. Septic system with advanced treatment for their soil conditions cost $22,000. Well drilling. They hit water at 320 feet, which is deeper than expected, ran $19,800. Systems total, $90,600. That well cost was a shock. They budgeted $12,000 and ended up nearly $8,000 over on just that one item. Interior finishes and details. Interior doors, all solid core with upgraded hardware, cost $8,200. Trim and molding throughout ran $7,500. Built-in shelving in the office cost $3,800. Fireplace installation. They added a linear gas fireplace, was $6,500. Window treatments, including automated blinds, cost $4,200. Finishes total, $30,200. Exterior completion. The Midnight Manor kit includes the porch structure, but they upgraded with stained timber posts at $3,200. Exterior lighting package with dramatic fixtures ran $3,800. Landscaping, including native plants and irrigation, cost $8,500. Outdoor patio with pergola addition was $12,000. Stone walkways cost $4,200. Exterior total, $31,700. Permits and professional fees. Building permit was $4,200. Septic and well permits cost $1,400. Electrical and plumbing permits ran $1,200. Engineering review and stamps cost $3,800. Architectural modifications to the stock plan were $5,500. Professional fees total $16,100. Contingency and overruns. Unexpected expenses totaled $22,000. This included soil issues that required additional foundation work, upgraded electrical panel to support future EV charger and workshop equipment, additional insulation in the attic space, change orders on cabinet dimensions, and various small overruns and material upgrades made during construction. Grand total. Midnight Manor kit and delivery, $172,800. Site prep and utilities, $32,700. Foundation with radiant heat, $46,500. Shell erection, $36,200. Interior build-out, $69,200. Flooring, $23,000. Kitchen, $70,800. Bathrooms, $41,000. Systems including well and septic, $90,600. Interior finishes, $30,200. Exterior completion, $31,700. Permits and fees, $16,100. Contingency, $22,000. Grand total, $682,800. Add the land cost of $85,000 and you're at $767,800 all in. The homeowners originally budgeted $550,000 for the build alone, so they went over by $132,800. This is a massive overrun, and it nearly derailed the entire project. The good. Let's start with what they absolutely love about this Midnight Manor. The aesthetic is incredible. This home is stunning. The matte black exterior with the stone accents and timber details looks like something from a high-end architecture magazine. Every single person who visits comments on how beautiful it is. The curb appeal alone makes them feel like the investment was worth it. Quality of materials. The Midnight Manor kit uses heavier gauge steel, better quality metal panels, and upgraded windows compared to budget barndominium companies. You can feel the difference. The doors close with a solid thunk, the windows don't rattle, and the metal panels are thick and substantial. Energy efficiency. Between the spray foam insulation, high-quality windows, and the radiant floor heating, this home is incredibly energy efficient. Their monthly utility bills are running about $140 in the summer and $180 in the winter for 2,800 square feet. That's exceptional. The great room is spectacular. The 18-foot ceilings with exposed wood beams and the wall of windows create an absolutely dramatic space. This room alone makes the whole house feel special. It's perfect for entertaining and it photographs beautifully. Customization options. Midnight Manor worked with them on several custom modifications to the floor plan. They added a larger pantry, moved some windows, and adjusted the porch dimensions. The company was responsive and the upgrades were reasonably priced. Resale potential. Because this looks like a high-end custom home, rather than a basic barndominium, they believe it will hold value better and appeal to traditional home buyers if they ever sell. The bad. Now let's talk about the problems and frustrations. The cost overruns were brutal. They budgeted carefully, or so they thought, and still went $132,800 over budget. Much of this was due to underestimating finishing costs. When you start with a luxury shell, you feel pressured to finish it with luxury materials. Putting builder-grade cabinets in a $172,000 shell feels wrong, so you upgrade. Then you upgrade again. The costs spiral quickly. Construction timeline delays. Midnight Manor quoted 6 to 8 weeks for kit delivery. It took 14 weeks due to manufacturing delays. Then the certified installer wasn't available for another 3 weeks after delivery. The county inspector only came twice a month, causing week-long waits between inspections. What they planned as an 8-month build took 11 months. Temperature regulation issues. Despite the excellent insulation, the great room with 18-foot ceilings and massive windows is difficult to heat and cool efficiently. The upper portion of the room gets extremely hot in summer, and that heat doesn't circulate well. They've had to add ceiling fans and are considering a secondary HVAC zone just for that space. Acoustic challenges. Metal buildings are loud. Rain sounds like you're inside a drum. Hail is almost deafening. They've gotten used to it, but visitors are always surprised by how loud weather events sound inside the home. Condensation problems. In the first 2 months, they had significant condensation issues in the garage area and in some interior wall cavities where spray foam coverage wasn't perfect. This led to minor mold growth that required remediation. They had to bring the spray foam contractor back to fill gaps and add ventilation. This cost an additional $4,200 that's included in their contingency number. Finding contractors was hard. Not every contractor wants to work with metal buildings or knows how to properly attach finishes to steel studs. They went through 3 electricians before finding one comfortable with the project. The first cabinet installer refused to work with metal framing. This added weeks of delays. The ugly truth. Here are the 3 things that almost made them walk away from this project. The well disaster. When the well driller hit 320 feet without great water flow, they had 2 options. Drill deeper at $65 per foot with no guarantee of better water, or accept the lower flow rate and install a storage tank system. They chose the storage tank, which added $3,800 on top of the already inflated drilling cost. This single issue added nearly $11,600 to their budget and caused a 3-week construction delay while they figured out solutions. The financing nightmare. Their original lender approved them for a construction loan, then backed out 2 weeks before closing when the appraiser categorized the project as a barndominium rather than a single-family residence. They had to scramble to find a new lender who would finance a metal building home. The new lender charged a higher interest rate and required a larger down payment. This cost them an additional $18,000 in interest over the construction period and required them to pull money from retirement accounts for the larger down payment. The inspection failures. Their county inspector failed the electrical rough-in twice because the electrician didn't properly use the red heads required for metal stud mounting. Each failure meant a 2-week wait for the next inspection. The inspector also required additional fire blocking in the walls that wasn't in the original plans, adding $2,400 in materials and labor. These delays pushed them into winter construction, which slowed everything down and added heating costs for workers. The bottom line. Midnight Manor delivers on its promise of a luxury barndominium. The quality is there, the design is stunning, and the finished product is impressive. But luxury barndominiums are expensive, just as expensive or more than traditional custom homes. The advantage isn't cost savings, it's uniqueness, energy efficiency, and durability. If you go into a Midnight Manor build understanding that you'll spend $200 to $250 per square foot all in, that finishing cost will exceed the shell cost, and that you need to budget for significant overruns, you'll end up with an incredible home. But if you're expecting to build cheaply just because it's a metal building, you'll be shocked and disappointed. That's the complete, unfiltered truth about this Midnight Manor barndominium. The beautiful, the brutal, and everything in between. If this saved you from making an expensive mistake or convinced you this is exactly what you want to build, hit that like button. Subscribe for more honest construction content, where I show you the real costs and real problems that nobody else talks about. No sponsorships, no BS, just the truth. Drop a comment. Are you considering Midnight Manor? What's holding you back? Or if you build a luxury barndominium, what do you wish you'd known? I respond to every comment. Thanks for watching. Remember, the best home is one you can afford to build and actually want to live in. See you next time.